Hi guys, it's Tall Paul here. Welcome back. Today we have a treat for you. We're going to try the Max pork skins, the barbecue flavor. And I get these at the 99-cent store. Many dollar stores have them. They also have them at Walmart and other stores. But I always buy them at 99-cent store or dollar store because they're only $1. If you go to these other supermarkets, they cost many times over $2, sometimes over $3 for the exact same brand or a near brand. They actually, this company that makes Max has other private label pork skins, so it's the exact same company, but they put someone else's name on it. So do yourself a favor, save some money, and go to the dollar store. So we'll go ahead and I'm going to open the bag. Okay. And we'll go ahead and give it a taste. Very good. Wow. Okay. I don't know if you have seen my other videos yet. But I'll put a link up above to our playlist for the Max pork skins, pork rinds. I've already tested the salt and vinegar and the salt and pepper. And if you remember, my favorite thus far was the salt and vinegar. Salt and pepper one didn't have enough salt or enough pepper. To me, you can skip those if you want. If you want to try them, go ahead and try it. But if you're expecting a peppery taste, it's not there, and it's not salty either. But the vinegar is delicious, and these barbecue, let me see. I gotta figure it out now. I would say these are equal to the salt and vinegar, or better. These are very, very tasty. The reason why I'm saying it might be a little better is, remember the salt and vinegar? I said I wish it had a little bit more vinegar. And these have the perfect amount of barbecue. Have we looked at this yet? The nutrition facts. So each serving is 80 calories, and 50 of those calories are from fat. Now, on keto, we want fat because our body is burning the fat stores instead of the glycogen, which comes from glucose from the carbs. And when we eat fat, it just makes it more available for our bodies to convert the food, this fat, into ketones for our body to operate. So the body can use two types of energy. So one is glycogen and the other one are ketones. I'm not a scientist, you guys. This is just stuff I've read or heard on YouTube. Look it up, and you can talk to your doctor or go back to college. I remember studying all this when I was in college. But anyway, the reason why it's 80 calories total, 50 from fat, is this also has 7 grams of protein. So this is a source of protein. Another term, instead of using keto, you might hear something called LCHF, which means low carb, high fat. And that's how I got started. I went to dietdoctor.com/diabetes because I had my blood sugar was elevated, and my doctor says, you need to, take care of that, or else I'll have to put you on medication. I'm like, no problem. So my cousin and my brother, they had elevated blood sugar, and they told me about dietdoctor.com/diabetes. And there, you do not have to be diabetic, but it teaches you all about, you know, everything you need to know about insulin and blood sugar and controlling it through the keto diet, or LCHF, low carb, high fat. Now, if you haven't seen it yet, go ahead. I have a link up above. I'll put it, and also down below, to my 4-year blood results. And because I've been on keto for 4 years now, and my blood is, you couldn't get better blood. I mean, it's amazing how keto has helped me to stabilize my blood sugar. And not only that, but even by eating pork rinds and other keto foods, my bad cholesterol has been lowered and my good cholesterol has been raised. So can't complain about that. So I really like this Max brand of pork rinds because, first of all, they're only $1 at the dollar store. And I love that they have other flavors, you know, lots of flavors. Now, here's one thing. They have a plain, you know, like no flavor. And someone on Instagram today was texting me and she says, I tried the plain and I couldn't believe there was no, they didn't taste like anything. And I'm like, yep, that's exactly right. So you can use those for, like, people crush them up and they make breadcrumbs out of them, and you can make fried chicken with it if you dip it in egg and then in the pork rind dust or crumbs. But anyway, this is not a cooking show. You can look all that up on the web. But honestly, if you're looking to have a tasty snack, the plain are not tasty at all. They really taste like nothing. So I highly recommend to get one of the flavors. So far, my favorite, let's say, is barbecue, the one that I'm eating right now. My second favorite is the salt and vinegar. Third favorite that I've tried so far on our reviews here is the salt and pepper. But I don't think I'm going to be buying those again. Unless they're out of everything else, I'd certainly eat them. I mean, they're edible for sure. Now, I have another flavor, red hot, that I'll try on another video, of course. And I saw on their web they have another one, something about spicy buffalo, but I don't think I've seen those yet. I haven't seen those in my stores. But I'll keep my eye out for you because that sounds good. And I wonder what the difference between the red hot and the spicy buffalo are. Maybe they have kind of the blue cheese, you know, buffalo wings. I don't know. It'd be interesting to compare those two. So, as far as, you know, you see I'm eating a lot of these. This is basically, it can be a snack, but for me, this is a meal. I'm not going to be eating after this. I'm just eating until I've had enough, and then that'll be it. I think I mentioned this on another video, but when, you know, my sister and my brother are both on the keto. And, you know, when you're on keto, there's times when you hit a plateau. And when you hit a plateau, you just kind of hang out for a while and, you know, it's like, gosh, when is this going to end? Well, I'll tell you, every time I've been on a plateau and I've eaten a bag of these, whoop, it kicks you out of your plateau and you start losing weight again. And again, go watch my blood results video, because for you people that are saying, oh, it's impossible, you're going to raise your cholesterol. No. Go check out my video. It's amazing because it's so counterintuitive to what we're taught. You know, you're not supposed to have cheese or bacon or avocado or, you know, any kind of fat. But this is like the anti-diet. You can have everything you want. It's incredible. Now, the one thing I mentioned in the salt and vinegar video, I think, was that sometimes when you get, see, I still have a lot in there, but when you get to the bottom of the bag, be very, very, very careful. Because these pork rinds, and other companies too, but I think Max in particular, when you get to the bottom of the bag, sometimes there are very hard pieces of the chicharrones. So chicharrones is the Spanish word for pork rinds or pork skin. And you might be asking me, Paul, what are pork skins? And I'm going to say, what does it sound like? What do you think a pork skin is? Leave your comments down below. A pork skin. Come on. What's a pork rind? Have you ever heard of that? It's the skin of a pig. This is exactly what it is. It's fried skin, and that sounds so gross in English. Probably it sounds gross in any language. But Americans are the only culture that don't use every part of the animal. All the other cultures, they eat the brains, the kidneys, the heart, the lungs, everything. And we freak out because we don't, you just don't buy pork skin at the market. Well, it's there, and they're called chicharrones. Now, where I live, there's a wonderful Mexican market. And they make 3 kinds of pork rinds or chicharrones. One are like these, so it's the very light and crispy kind. Then there's this kind that has a little extra layer of fat. It's kind of meaty. Like 2 different kinds of fat, basically. And then they have a third kind that has this light edge, the softer second type of fat, and then with a layer of meat. And so one of these days I'll have to go and buy those, and I can show you what those are all about. And I wish I knew the different names. I don't think there might or might not be a distinction. If any of you know, can you put down below in the comments? There's the 3 types of chicharron at in the Mexican market. What do they have different names? In this market, one time they had the beef chicharron. And I'm like, what in the heck? Why? That's not something I've never heard of. And I think what they do is they had extra fat left over, so they just made it to see if someone would buy it, because it was significantly cheaper. Like way, way, way cheaper. And I think it's because no one knows what they are. And so they were okay. They taste different. They seemed a little bit more greasy or oily. But again, if you're on keto, it doesn't matter. The fat is fat. So maybe I'll look for those again. But, you can only eat so much in one day, you guys. So I think this is going to be my last piece. I've said that before, but me, I keep eating. All right, so, let me get one more. Buddy, okay. All right, and I ate all those without one sip of water. I'm sorry to look at my fingers like that. Let's go. I love, when I listen back to the water, that sounded great. Listen. Now that was a lot of water. Now, there's a Facebook forum, Facebook group called something about dirty keto. And someone was saying they had kidney stones. And someone else said they had kidney stones. Well, I've had kidney stones twice, and you can't blame it on keto. Keto is not a cause of that. You know what? Dieting could be a cause of that, and because based on what you're eating and yo-yo dieting, that can also cause gallstones. Now, I'm not a doctor. Do not listen to this as medical advice. I have personally had my gallbladder out when I was 28, and I've had kidney stones twice. And so when you're on keto, what's critical is for you to drink lots and lots of water. That's also critical to prevent kidney stones, okay? Because as your body is using fats and it's detoxifying, when you drink water, it obviously flushes it out and it keeps your systems clean, okay? So if you are on keto, be sure to drink your water. And if you go to dietdoctor.com/diabetes, you will learn that the doctor there's several doctors, they all recommend that you supplement your diet with potassium and magnesium. That helps to keep you regular, but these are also essential, I don't know, are they minerals? Well, no, they're essential elements that we need to have in order for our blood to be good and to have electrolytes, okay? So be sure, and they also say make sure you're getting salt. So when you eat like these barbecue pork skins, there's certainly salt and sodium in that. And so that will also help you to maintain your electrolytes. Electrolytes are essential for your nervous system, okay? But please, I'm not your doctor. Discuss with your doctor your plan to lose weight, to control your blood sugar, but go to dietdoctor.com/diabetes and learn all about it if you haven't started keto yet. And if you've already started keto, go there anyway. They have really neat recipes and videos and all kinds of stuff that will help you to, maintain this lifestyle. Now, if you remember my story, I started this because I had the blood sugar that was off, and weight was a secondary thing. But it's obviously wonderful to lose weight. So anyway, if you go to wishlist.ketosnackguy.com, you'll see all kinds of products that I've looked at up on Amazon that are keto friendly, that I have not tried, that I want to try. And it's, for me, I need to have a convenient way in order to keep on keto. So what I've done is there's not nothing in my house that I can cheat with on keto. Now, I live alone, so that's easy to do. But the chances are, if you keep things in your house, now I'm not telling you to live on pork skins, pork rinds, but have them around so that when you need a snack, something salty, you can go for that. And if you need something sweet, you can choose either an Atkins bar, I'll put a link up above, or a Quest bar, I'll put a link up above. These are two different companies that make snacks, and there's all kinds of different companies. There's Real Ketones, I'll put a link above. Real Ketones makes bars, and I have reviews on all these different products, and you can have them around your house so that if you do get tempted and you need something, a diversion from whatever it is you're eating on keto, you'll have them around, okay? So this whole channel, that's why I'm here, is to review these products to make sure that you know your options, and I'll try them. I'll be the guinea pig for all of us, okay? So if there's a snack on my wish list that you want me to try, go ahead and purchase it, and it'll be shipped to me. And if your favorite snack's not on there, go ahead and email me at tallpaul@ketosnackguy.com, and we can add it to the list and make sure that I can try it so that we all know what's out there. If you're a keto product company, I would love to try your whole product line and highlight them. So If you send me, one product to try, you'll get one video. If you send me 3 products, you'll get 3 videos. Now, a couple companies, Clarity has sent me their Active 8 Keto product, and that was a 15-day product, 15 days worth. So I have done the review for that product for 15 days. And Real Ketones has sent me a 14-day trial. So if you have products like that, that's more than 1 day, 1 serving, I'll go ahead and do that as well, just to try it out and see what it's like. Okay, you guys, I love you, and be good, have fun. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. And can you do me a favor? Can you click subscribe? Oh, good. Okay, now click the notification bell. Okay, good. Now, also, can you click share? Oh, share it to Facebook and Twitter and Pinterest and anywhere else that you have your friends. Reddit is another place. And let's have fun together, okay? So we'll see you next time. Take care.